Story time on how my best friend tried to get me jumped. So this was back in year 6. So I was young, but I was still a big boy, okay? This happened at around the time in year 6 where you start getting, like, your secondary school offers. So it was March 1st. I think that's the day everyone gets their results for what secondary school they're going to. It was March 1st. And I was so nervous. Like, I was trying so hard to get into this one grammar school. And I was like, if I don't get into this, I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Like, it was that serious. So fast forward, it's March 1st, but the results come out at around 9 a.m. and I left for school at 8:40. So I'd have to wait until after school. So basically, I remember this day so vividly. My dad picked me up and everyone was talking about how they got into this grammar school that I really wanted to go into. Like, I think 2 of my mates, they were like, oh, I got in. And I said to my dad, Dad, why are you not telling me? Did I get in? He was just like, just wait till we get home. I was like, oh no. So, long story cut short, I didn't get in, well, initially. And I bawled my eyes out so bad that when it was March 2nd and I came into school, I was still crying. Like, no one understood how serious this was for me. Okay, so genuinely just ignore the state of me. But the way my friendship group dynamic was set out was there was 4 of us, let's say, 1, 2, 3, and then Bucks. Bucks was the one that tried to get me jumped. So no one in my friend group ended up getting into, you know, the school that I wanted. So it made me feel a little less bad about myself. Do you know what I mean? But the school that I did end up getting into, initially, Bucks also got into. And, you know, when teachers would talk about, like, students, like, not speaking to each other after they... oh my God, this actually makes me giggle. They would talk about, like, students not speaking to each other after they start secondary school. Me and Bucks would look at each other and be like, nah, that's not us. We're going to the same school and we're best friends. That's never happening. Oh, baby, it did. So basically, fast forward to the second day of SATs. I'm getting picked up from school and I see my mum running up to me to pick me up, which I've never seen my mum run in my life, sorry. And she's like, Michelle, so-and-so emailed me and they've offered you a spot. And I was like, what? And then she says, but the deadline was 3 days ago, so I'm not sure if you're gonna get it, but I've emailed them and I've told them that if the spot's still available, then you'd like to take it. And I was like, yay! But at the same time, I'm thinking, oh my God, how am I gonna tell Bucks we're not going to the same secondary school anymore? So I'm thinking about it all night and I'm thinking, well, whatever happens, it's still going to be good. If I don't get it, I'm going to go to the same secondary school as Bucks. If I get it, I'm going to go to the school I've been wanting to go to for ages. So the next day rolls around and I come into school and I'm like, Bucks, I'm so sorry. I've got an offer from and my mum's accepted it, but I don't know if I've got it yet. And she's like, oh. Mind you, 1 and 2 are like, yay! Oh my God, you got it! Oh my God. And then Bucks has just stood there like, oh, okay. But low-key, I ignore it because maybe I would have acted the same way too. Now, it's 2 days later and my mum's picking me up from school again. And she runs up to me again and she's like, you got it! And then we're like screaming and jumping and we're like literally, I was crying. Like, I was so happy. And I run up to my teacher because my teacher was like my biggest supporter ever. Yeah, I run up to her and I'm like, I got it! And she was like, yay! And then I just see out the corner of my eye Bucks standing there looking at me like this. Genuinely, that image will never remove itself from my mind. Like, I remember being so scared. Oh my God, my smile faded so fast. But anyways, basically I got in. And obviously I was gonna go. But anyways, because it's the end of the day and I don't want to walk up to Bucks after she's just death stared me, the next day I go up to Bucks and I'm like, so I got in. And 1 and 2, again, they're happy for me. And Bucks is just, she's not having it. Like, genuinely, I'm still trying to figure out what her problem was. Like, she was just not having it at all. She was so angry. Like, she looked like, oh my god, like fire. So now let's skip forward to second to last day or third to last day of year 6, and ever since I told Books that I accepted and got into so-and-so school, she was just acting dodgy to me. So on second or third to last day, she gives like a letter and a friendship bracelet to 1 and 2, but she doesn't give one to me, and I'm like, what's that about? And then she's like, oh, cause you're my best friend, I'm gonna give you it on the last day. Last day comes round, I don't get one, but I end up finding out what's in the letter. It's basically, 1 and 2. 1 was like my best friend, like ever. Like, I'm still best mates with her. 1 was like, I've known her since I was like 4 years old. And she basically spills the tea about what's in there. And Books essentially talks about how she doesn't fuck with me anymore, and she's telling all of them not to fuck with me because I ditched her or something. Like, girl, you've been knowing that I wanted to go to this school, so don't play with me. So 1 tells me this at the end of the day, so I can't really do anything. It's the end of the day, and it's the last day of year 6. So I text Books, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't think you'd find out about that. I was just so sad. And I was like, it's okay, I understand. Do you want to still be bait? And she was like, yeah. Like, I was like, okay, good, because we shouldn't be falling out. So long story short, we make up, but we don't really make up. Like, when you, like, agree to stay friends with someone, but, like, it's not the same. Like, do you know what I mean? So, at around the 7th day of summer, so it's literally still July, I'm making plans with her, like, ooh, do you want to go here? She's like, no, sorry, I've got a wedding. Do you want to go here? No, sorry, I'm going parking with my cousins. Okay, sorry. Sorry for wanting to spend time with you. So she's making up all these excuses, and then I see on her story she's out with 1 and 2. So clearly I'm the issue. So on the 7th day of summer, I get an anonymous Snapchat ad from this user that I don't know anything about. It doesn't even say, like, when it says, like, so-and-so amount of mutuals, it didn't even say that. So they've added me a few days ago, and you know how on Snap you can send someone messages before they add you back, but they can only see it after they accept it. So they sent me about 60 messages saying, hello, answer me, bitch, answer me. And I'm like, whoa. And I screenshot it and I put it on my story and I go, bit crazy, do you not think? And they reply to it and they're like, take that down now or I'll actually come to your house. And I'm like, you don't know where I live. I swear to God, they doxed my whole address. Now, at the time, I had an iPhone 6, and my iPhone 6 was so dodgy. Like, basically, what happened was, when I was on speakerphone... No. When I put my phone on speakerphone when I was on a call, I could hear them, but they couldn't hear me. And then when I wasn't on speakerphone, I couldn't hear them, but they could hear me. And all my close friends knew about this. Like, this was a general rule. Like, call Michelle on her iPad instead of a phone so you don't have to deal with that. So this person calls me, and I'm like, why are they calling me? But because I was just like, so innocent. Just so innocent. I texted and I'm like explaining the rules of my phone being on speaker and stuff. And they're like, shut up, I don't care. Pick up the phone. So I pick up the call. There's 2 of them. They're screaming down the phone, calling me slurs, calling me everything imaginable. And they're like, we know you're going to so-and-so school. We know what bus you're going to take. We're going to jump you on the bus. We're going to do this, that to you on the bus. Like, unimaginable things. And I straight away, I recognised the voice, and it's Buck's cousin that used to go to our primary. Mind you, I don't know why he was saying all these threats to me when he's literally the height of my little sister. So I text Bucks about this and she denies it. But really, everyone knows that it was her. And if it wasn't her, clearly she's been slagging me off to her cousins, saying all sorts about me. So, fun fact, I actually seen them a few days ago in town and he literally looked the other way as soon as he saw me. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to hit 10k so you can follow. That would be so appreciated. Love you all.